In a world oversaturated with more opinions and
more opinions
or with whoops, Alex and the Garbage Man. Yes.
That's a wonderful little ditty. Alex and the Garbage Man.
Not unfortunately copyrighted or trademarked, so I'm sure someone will steal it for whatever reason.
You know, my mind went to that scene in Independence Day when Will Smith and I can't think of the dude's name, but the cracker he had with him, when they're like, they got the cigars. Like, you don't light up. He's like, "You got your Victor dance? I got it right here." Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Goldblum.
Yeah, they had the cigars.
Yeah, I know, but it was the first cracker that he was with that he died.
Okay.
I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yes and no, because it's offensive, but
it's our word.
Oh, it's our word. No, wait. Because we're the people in power, so other people have to take the power back from us. So I don't know how this works. Apparently, we're not supposed to say anything. I don't know. We need to have a committee meeting on this, I think.
We better put that down there right now.
Yeah.
Total bro science. We really don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We don't speak for all the other crackers, just to make that clear.
I think I could say this. I think I can. I won't say who, but so they had to let someone go at the hotel.
No,
right? My wife had to let someone go. When she gives them a letter and they have to read it, and all this person did was stand up and called her a fucking cracker, and left the room.
Wow.
So I was at work when I got this text from Kim telling me what had happened. And I started laughing hysterically. Like, and of course the guys at work are like, what's going on? So I told them, right? Everybody laughs. And Casey, one of the guys at work, looks at me dead straight and says, "What color was she?" I'm like, "It's okay. She's a fellow cracker. It's all right." Because that was his question. Like, what color was this person that said that to your wife? I'm like, white. It's okay.
Cracker-ish.
Cracker-ish.
Of the same saltine.
Yes. The Premium Plus brand. This one had extra salt.
Wow. They got salty and they assaulted with words.
That's amazing, right? And everything to call somebody. Like,
yeah, it must have been on their mind subconsciously.
Well, and I wonder if she was going to call her a "see you next Tuesday" and just switched it up. Like, but because really, I mean, in Canada, I think it's more offensive to call to do the other one than call someone a cracker.
Yeah,
I think, which is odd because I mean, I've talked about him a lot, but I game with a guy from Ireland, and the C word over there is like fuck here.
Yeah, it's like butter on bread.
It's mind blowing, right? Because I was always taught like one word my mother hated, that was that word. I think most women don't like it, but poof.
Well, out of the 3 crackers in the chat right now, what's more offensive? Chad, Jennifer, and Ryan.
Well, there's 5 now. Okay, so whoever just got here, what's more offensive, the "see you next Tuesday" word or cracker? And if you want context, you're going to have to go back and watch the beginning of the show because we're not going to explain why.
Yeah.
I think it's "see you next Tuesday," to be honest with you. That's me.
Because we're prim and proper here in Canada.
I think so anyways, but I mean, I've been wrong once or twice in my life. Right?
Yeah, well, of course, old man Lissick would say the "see you next Tuesday" because he's of the older generational ilk. So, yeah. Oh, but Ryan chimes in with the same thing. Well, then maybe we have a consensus.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think so.
Nasty woman. Yeah, Jen's got a good point. Although I think I've heard more women call other women "see you next Tuesdays" as opposed to, I could be wrong.
Because I think it's a trigger word, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like how, like when we were younger, like calling someone the F word,
Yeah.
was a trigger, right? Maybe that's the same thing, right?
As a woman with a
And yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing? Like, well, and I can see that word, but then when you get a word like moist, like my friend Tiff hates that word. Like whenever we see anything on Facebook that says moist, we make sure to send it to her because it's just such a weird thing, right? Like the word moist.
Well, it refers to a certain dewness of something, you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it could also be like a moist cake. Like I love a moist cake, right?
Yeah.
You know. But so that's the thing. So I don't know. What are you supposed to use it for a term for a cake instead of moist?
Yeah, what is up with that description of moist cake as opposed to dry cake? Most cakes have icing on them, but icing is icing wet or moist or dry. Icing is, not quite between a gas and a solid, I
No,
think.
but then again, also, like because I'm diabetic, like if Kim makes me a cake with Splenda,
Mhm.
it's harder, it's a tougher. But if it's with stevia, because it's closer to a sugar,
Mhm.
then they're good. It's like a regular cake that normal people get to eat. But if it's made with Splenda, it feels tougher to eat, right?
Hmm.
So it's interesting in that way. I again, I don't eat a lot, but I like jam in my cakes. So if you had like the 2-layer cakes with like strawberry jam in the middle,
Okay.
that's my jam. See what I did there?
You're such a boomer dad.
I
Jesus.
know it's horrible. It is. I'm that guy. Me and the boy went driving last night, and his music. I'm just like, and I'm trying not to be that guy. I'm trying not to be that dad because I remember like playing like Goo Goo Dolls for my father. Like I knew he would never listen to rap or like Offspring and stuff, and he was like, "This is shit." So I'm trying not to be the boomer. But when there is a young man, African American gentleman rapping who is like this. It's just like, and I'm looking at him like, what the fuck did he just say? And they all sound, every fucking rapper sounds the same now.
With auto tune, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because you like with the stuff we grew up with, Biggie, Pac, Easy E, Dre, Ice Cube, you knew who was singing. You
Public
knew or who was rapping. Public Enemy.
Yeah.
You knew who was rapping. Now with these guys, it sounds all the same with all the Pro Tools and stuff. It's like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and that's just mumble rap gen. And this is the odd one. I'm like, okay, that's a catchy tune, but I can understand what he's saying. But in people like my father would say that about Slipknot, but it's like, I know it. And I mean, like, not so much the new stuff, but the first stuff. Yeah, Snoop. Yeah, there you go, Jen. But like early Slipknot, yeah, he yelled, but he was yelling and screaming. Corey Taylor was, but I can understand what he's saying.
Yes.
I understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. So I'm trying not to be that guy. Or that dad, but it's like, it's so horrible.
Yeah, it grates on you after, well, maybe right away.
No,
Yeah.
it's right away. It's right
away.
It's right. Because it's not like heavy metal or like not even like it's not like the dark metal and stuff you listen to. Because I've said before, I can appreciate the guitar and the drums and the instrumental that goes into it. It's just they always lose me when they start grumbling and groaning.
Yeah.
But like, there's no talent with the rapper. Like, okay, so so your guy that throws your beats to you, homie, like figured out some buttons and shit on a thing to make sounds that you figured out how to go. And it's in the like, okay, sweet. That's awesome. Right?
Yeah. Because anyone
and again.
Anyone can do it nowadays. SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, and that's just. I mean, there are some talented guys out there. Like
Mhm.
I'd have to get my my buddy Rob to send it to me. But it's a video of this guy. They do these weird hookups online. No sexual things, but I'm sure there is. But this isn't. And he's like, "Okay, give me 4 things," and he'll say like licorice and like 4 random things, and he'll rap freestyle and get them all into this rap. He's immensely talented, but I can understand everything he's saying.
Yeah.
You know, like it's amazing, and but I will say this for a lot of people that do say stuff about the way African Americans talk. Has anyone heard anyone from the white boys from the fucking South talk, like Louisiana and shit?
They're almost as bad as Newfoundlanders.
Yes, yeah, and it's just that's because that's where a lot of the culture came from, right? Was the southern plantations and stuff, and they heard the people from Louisiana. This is bro science again. Did hear it somewhere. But that's why a lot of them mumble so much when they talk, right? So, but with Newfoundlandese, I remember being in the superplaner back home and back in Mackenzie, and there were 2 gentlemen talking. It was Paul and someone else talking, and it was like, and it was just like, whoa. Like, and they knew what they were talking about because they were laughing together. And well, no, but it's even worse than that, Chadney. Like, if you listen, like those are. You can understand what those guys are saying.
Yeah, you can. They stretch out their vowels a lot and they curve how they talk with some words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but with Newfoundlanders, it's pretty jumbled. Whatever happened to Chuck? You remember Chuck from back in the day?
No idea.
Wow, he just disappeared, eh?
He like literally disappeared. And you actually say that. He's gone. He ghosted. I heard something about his grandma got sick or something like that, and he was taking care of her. But after that, nothing. Gone. Like, I mean, no, it wasn't Chuck Walsh. No, it was a guy you wouldn't have known him, Jen. He was from Prince George. Well, it's like I knew. So, Jen, was it Jen? So it was Courtney. I don't know where Courtney is now.
Prince George still, I think.
She's still on PG. Cat Lindsay. I thought Lindsay went overseas. I could be mistaken. Sure. But again, gone. And then there was Jen something there that always hung out with us in PG too. I don't know what happened to her either. When all the partying ended, everyone just kind of went.
What about Ingrid? What happened to Ingrid?
She is actually friends with my sister.
Of all the people, wow.
And Sarah and Ingrid doesn't remember, but we half-ass hooked up. It wasn't nothing like serious at all, right? And we were was it last year or the year before we went back home? And it was Reese's or Dev's birthday, or they were at a birthday at the 3D center. And I saw her and I'm like, I fucking know her. And then Sarah was introducing me to all the moms, and she's like, "This is Ingrid." Like, I remember you. She's like, "I don't remember you."
What?
Yeah, she doesn't remember. But you got to remember, dude, I had no fucking facial hair. I was almost 400 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I think I still had hair then. Did I? Yeah. So I have no hair now. I was kicking a full beard, and I'm 100 pounds lighter than the last time she saw me. So, like a different human being, right?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. So it was wild. Like, holy shit. Like, of all, yeah, like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen Ingrid. Like, her and my sister are friends. Who else? Susan Hardy disappeared. I haven't seen Susan.
Edmonton. She had a Twitch channel called Sooniverse, and I was going to share it, but it's gone now. I have no idea what happened.
I actually remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Who else is fucking, like, I don't know what, I know, what was his name? The one that was under the table. I have a beer.
Oh, Dustin.
Yeah, he owns a tattoo joint in PG. Hopefully it's still open. They were doing nice work. Wow. Fat Panda Tattoo, I think it was.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, and they were doing some really nice work. Let's see if it's still there. Which is pandemic. It's fucked everything up.
And tall Trevor, I think he's in Edmonton now as well.
Okay, yeah, I remember Trev, and there were a couple other guys that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still whenever I think about them, I think about that night, the New Year's Eve there, where they were. Is Dustin still? Rajan, are you talking about Dustin, Tattoo Dustin? I know we're a little delayed there, so
Type faster.
well, it's not on their end; it's on our fucking end. I can't think of. Maybe he's not on Facebook. We were friends on Facebook, but okay, yeah. So he's still. Is the shop still open? Because yeah, he had some really nice stuff. Like he was doing some really nice tattooing.
Cool.
So, yeah. So this morning is hilarious. So we all know how hot it was in Mackenzie and up in PG and whatnot. So I saw my mom on Facebook put that her furnace kicked on. It was down to 12 degrees this morning.
Whoa.
No shit, right? Like, that's ridiculous. Oh, look at Kate Sharma's on his ball team. Okay, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I was like, yeah, see, Sharma, he was in the wrong spot. He should have been born in Mackenzie because that kid could party. He hung up pretty good with us.
Yeah.
The rest of them, not so much. They were definitely not ready for Mackenzie partiers. Not at all. Yeah, he did. If you guys go into pro Pure Power Wrestling and watch what happened between him and Josh, it was quite the spectacle. It was pretty cool to watch live too. So, but yes, he did. Yeah, and even if you go on Pure Power Wrestling on Facebook, they have shows come out every week. They have an event on August 14th at Jump LA. It's a trampoline place.
And they do their events in Lethbridge, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, and they record like TV and stuff. I'm not sure if it's on Shaw anymore because I just watch it on Facebook. So definitely was, Jen. I mean, it definitely was. So definitely was. Speaking of strong livers, I don't know why I thought of my son, but hopefully he's not doing this. But I'd like to say congratulations to my son. He now has his Class 5 license. And he came here long enough to say, "Hey, Dad, thank you." I said, "Don't wreck the vehicle. You're still under my insurance." And he was gone. And like a true fat man, first place he went to was Popeyes in Lethbridge. Yeah, you want to know what? It's shop's going strong. Excellent. 5th Avenue next to the Ramada. Excellent. There's always a bit of a delay, Gord. I don't think it's anything on yeah, it's a delay. And it's always been like that. So
especially with Facebook, YouTube is a lot faster. Well, of course, because they have better technology. If you go to your YouTube machine and type in Alex and the Garbage Man, you'll find it.
And hit the like button while you're there.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Then you'll know when we're live. But, you know.
Hey, yes. Happy anniversary to Old Man Lysick's parents. He's not laughing at you, Chad.
No, I'm not Chad Sharma's comment.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
We got it. I just don't know why that tickled me. That's fucking great.
We'll let you use that word if we can use... No, we won't. We're not going there. We can't go there.
That I always think of the Fresh Prince episode when Will meets... I think it's Dr. Phil. It's Phil's Uncle Phil's partner, and they meet. "Hi, this is my nephew Will. Will, this is blah blah blah." And he's like, "You could just call me Whitey." And Will's like, "No, because I'll call you that, then you'll call me that, and we won't want to go there." Even at that age, I'm like, "Oh, that's a pretty good one, actually." Oh fuck! Oh. So what else?
I started going into not the science, and I don't want to say conspiracy theory either, but the idea of putting microchips in vaccines.
I love it.
Yeah, and how that's not really a good idea. Or there was a viral image, and I never saw it on Facebook, of a 5G chip hidden in COVID vaccines, which was actually the design for a guitar pedal. I mean, if you have to grasp at straws to try and make a non-existent point, then you might as well go somewhere else, because you're not winning anyone over with worse than bro science, which is what these microchips are. I would love to, and I should probably do my research on this, as they say
Fuck
on
that.
the internet. Yeah.
We don't do. We're bro science.
Yeah, we do conjecture.
Yeah, we do bro science.
Yeah. I would love to look at the actual patent that Bill Gates has on mini microchips or microchips for vaccines, because that's how this all started. And so Bill Gates became the bad guy because of that.
Go.
A lot of the comments that I see with regards to not getting vaccines and microchips and vaccines, a lot of those comments are, they grammatically and in punctuation, they don't make sense, and there's a lot of misspelled words. So I'm really thinking that it's all Russian trolls. It's got to be, because there can't be that many stupid people out there. And I know I'm wrong on this, but there just can't be that many stupid people. There can't be.
Okay, so I love the little short videos of if Google was a man.
Yes,
okay?
Those are great.
Did you see the last one, 6? Okay, anyways,
probably.
I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure it was COVID, and this woman comes up, got her glass, goes, does COVID have
you must be, Jen.
a microscopic, microchip or whatever? And Google literally brings out like a stack of, no, it actually doesn't have. And she's like, no. Does it have? And like, he brings out one piece of paper and gives it to her. She's like, exactly. And walk, like, it was the whole thing. Like when it got vaccines caused autism.
Yeah.
Autism. And it's same thing. Do vaccines cause autism? And he's got like a stack of them. And he goes, well, no, they don't. And she's like, are you sure? And he's like, here's your one piece of paper. Thank you. And she takes it and walks off. That's exactly what they do, right?
Yeah, Brody makes a good point. 40% of eligible Americans. I remember back in 2004, after George Bush beat John Kerry in that election, there was a headline from the Daily Mirror, and the headline was, how can 59 million people be so dumb?
Oh, yeah. There you go. But that's also up, it's down to that thing. Like when it was like the vaccine thing we talked about. You voted for this person. Oh, you're a troll. You're a troll. Well, it's the same thing as you took the vaccine, you didn't. You're a troll. You're a troll. Or you're a sheep. You're a sheep. It just depends what fucking side of the fence you're on, of what sheep you are.
Yeah, and what name you get called, and
right?
What names you call.
That's just it, right?
Yeah.
So there's like a huge, and we won't go into a big time, but a huge thing with wrestling, AEW. There's like the AEW loyalists. That's what they're called. And these are fans that no matter how bad it is, no matter how, WWE did this. Oh, okay, there you go. So it is a little quicker on YouTube. So it's like, AEW like fucked this up. Oh well, but WWE didn't. Like, it doesn't matter what you say. You're a fanboy of WWE. But there's a solid line of people who, no matter what, but it's just kind of like a Republican and Democrat.
That's exactly what I was going to go into.
They're that vested that it doesn't matter what is said, what is done. That is what they believe. That is their system, and that's what they're sticking with.
Yeah, and you and I have a mutual friend, and he'll post on Facebook from time to time about, I don't want to say anti-vax stuff, but it is wake up people about the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I swear he's made comments in the past like, if you want the vaccine, then you're just a dumb liberal. Like it's gotten to that point where if you're for some kind of public health measure, that determines where you are on the political scale somehow, which makes absolutely no sense.
Put that in the chat, in the private chat, who that is. I'm curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just it. Like, who cares? Again, we keep saying, let people do what they're going to do.
Yeah, cognitive dissonance, the echo chamber. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not friends with him on Facebook.
Really? Wow.
I didn't know he was still there. To be honest with you.
Holy.
Maybe that's why I'm not friends with him.
Hmm.
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't even know. Oh, he must have got a new one. Maybe. I don't know. There I added him. I didn't know we weren't.
I don't think so.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like,
well, that believing in science, then we can say, well, if you believe in science, if you use that word belief, then science is your religion and you worship at the feet of Carl Sagan. No. It's science that has brought us together right here, right now. It's not faith. It's science. I mean,
yes,
that's science.
Yeah. Well, this was the whole thing about people saying, well, how can they have a vaccine ready in a year?
Less.
My God. Like, what do you mean? How, and again, a brief history. Polio, 5 years. They had it figured out in 1950 when they were using Morse coded shit to talk. Okay, not quite, but still. Here we are now where they can instantly share. Alex is in Vancouver. I am in Tabor. We're an hour separated, but we're still here talking with people all over British Columbia and Alberta right now. And people find it that hard to fucking believe that they couldn't have pounded something out that they already had basically a half-ass blueprint to from fucking 20 years ago? They couldn't figure this out? Go fuck yourselves.
The initial trials for all 4 vaccines are available online. They were all done last year. And people say, oh, it's experimental. No, they went through initial testing and they were approved for emergency use by the American Food and Drug Administration. Emergency use. There's a reason it's emergency use.
And
Dustin.
And that's what I'm getting at. Is it really that hard to fathom? Look at how technology changes, like with instantly on anything.
Yeah.
With anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. When the government actually gets their shit together, Brody, yes, they steamroll, but with everything else just dwindling along slowly but surely.
Well, that'll be great segue into like talking about like I wanted with the gas price, or just mention it.
Segue.
Oh, we need a segue intro. Like a video.
I can do that.
But still, like, and I saw this on Facebook and I laughed my ass off. It had fucking Bezos and Bronson or whatever. And it's like, who will get to the moon first? Let's spend millions of dollars. Meanwhile, people are starving all over the world. And it's like, I get you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire. It's your money. But what if you took like some of that money and went, hey, and I realize they do charity work, but more for a tax write-off, I'm sure. Bro science. But instead of spending however many millions of dollars to basically say, my dick's bigger than yours, I'm in space before you, you couldn't help, like millions of people with the millions of dollars that you just fucking wasted?
Oh, Jesus, we're getting into spike cell protein. Well, I did not do my research on this.
Me neither.
So yeah, disclaimer for Gordon's comment, bro science.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Make us some pizza for Gordon. No, I'm kidding.
And make me some pizza. Make me some pepper.
Any evil thing created in the lab. Well, we know where Chad stands on the vaccine. No, I'm kidding. He got his second, I think.
But Chad also yells at clouds.
There's a guy on YouTube. His channel's gone now, but he used to make 10 to 20 minute long videos. He would point his camera at the sky and there'd be clouds going by. And he would repeat over and over again, cloud disappear. Cloud disappear. I kid you not, this was out. This is on past episodes of The Drunken Peasants. The guy would go on and on until either the cloud would disappear or it would move out of frame. Cloud disappear. He couldn't even say the word cloud properly. He would say cloud.
And I wonder how many millions of or like thousands, maybe even millions of views this guy had.
I don't know.
Like, and it's, it's funny is I see the stupid video. Like I was watching something like when I was at physio, like I told you, that's when I watch all the stupid videos, right?
Yeah.
And it was like the best of TikTok video. So I'm like, all right, there'll be some stupid, but it's like maybe it's gone past me now and I'm dumb, or just that old boomer. It's like, this stuff isn't funny. Like guys getting hit in the crotch with stuff, hilarious. People being dumb and like walking to a pole, hilarious. But like people going, "Ow!" and then a guy laying down, they put a blanket on him. I'm like, oh, sorry, you must have misspelled dick too when you said you're walking on the road eating a super dick. See what I did there?
Oh.
I'm sure you got that meaty sauce all down your chin too. Scrumptious.
Oh.
But back to now, we're talking about meat and don't air. Now I'm hungry. Yeah.
So are we ending the show now?
No, not wrong. But still, like we were talking about, like I said, going in space, spending money, and people, like again, gas is, what did you say now in the mainland? Fucking
160 something.
160. How the fuck are they, how could people survive? We talk about it almost every week. Like I said, with the kid having to get insurance now and stuff. How the fuck can people survive? $1.60 something for fuel.
They all sell drugs.
I think so. And they wonder why people, and then you'll hear on the news, like, oh, Canadians are at an all-time fever of debt and stuff. And it's like, yeah, no shit they are. You wonder why.
Yeah.
You can't figure out why. I shared that thing on Facebook again about, yeah, well, that's all well and good for bigger centers that have that. Take a place like Tabor, Tabor. I mean, we still have 4,000 or 5,000 people here. There's no public transit.
Yeah, same with Mackenzie. There's no public transit.
So what are they supposed to do? A new vehicle costs anywhere upwards of $50,000, and that's probably for a base model now. So it's not like they can go get a more fuel efficient vehicle.
My fuel efficient vehicle cost at the time, I think, $23,900.
Yeah, and how many years have you had your vehicle?
4.
So I bet you'd be up in the $3,500 or $35,000 now.
23,000.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying now, same vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's parking anywhere, Jen. Like that, even the guys that work downtown Lethbridge, they have to pay for parking, and they work downtown. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, parking and prices in downtown Vancouver, I think $5 an hour, $6, $7 an hour. I've seen up to $10 an hour. That's sometimes for special events, though. That's
disgusting.
It is disgusting. Yep.
And it's just, and again, like, just, like, fuck. Anyways. Oh, you're not supposed to comment. Ugh. Not you guys. I was talking about something else. So anyways, now we got a bunch of people. I got Brody here. I know he'll bite on this. Maybe Gordon will bite on this. Me and Chadney kind of talked about this. So I mentioned Alex Forwin on the show. I guess the context of why we're talking about this event. We're going to talk about 9/11. Now I got context to how I got here. So I've been listening to a podcast called Crime Junkie, and they were talking about a couple missing persons cases that got overshadowed by 9/11. So then I started to, I did. I started thinking about 9/11, and I started thinking, and I'm on that there's a conspiracy behind it. Like, I'm totally down that rabbit hole. But it's like every year, and I'm not saying, okay, bro, disclaimer, I'm not saying I want something this tragic to happen again where a lot of lives are lost. But wouldn't you have thought something big would have happened again? Like, not, and I'm not, like, I know there's been smaller attacks around the world and whatnot, but I mean a real big one on the United States. So that, I mean, to me, it almost points to, like, yeah, this was, they had better backing in the United States than what people, of course, are being told, which I think is, I don't know. I wonder what the percentage would be that think that 9/11 was an inside job.
Depends on the year. If it's in 2002 to 2010, it might be a higher percentage than it is from 2011 to the present.
You think so?
It wouldn't surprise me.
See, I thought it would have been the other way around. like right after it happened, that it was more like, no, they didn't have, it wasn't an inside job. But now as the years have gone on and more people are on the internet with their opinions, or there's more things coming out, that they might think, oh no, maybe it was an inside job.
Yeah. Sometimes more information comes out over time. Sometimes the information at the time gets buried and destroyed, or gets lost in the muck of other people's opinions.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I don't know what everyone else thinks about that. You know.
Yeah, Prism and the other programs around that. The NSA can look at anything at any time at all over the world.
See, and I've heard that one too, Gordon. That there was a big. Yeah, so it's you know, again, there's so many things that, you know. But then it's okay. Here we go. Here, Brody, take your shot. I'm going to say it. It's like Joe Rogan said, and I keep saying it, the guy with the White House map. They didn't care about it, so why wasn't he on a list? You know what I mean? But if we're on the mic and we're to say something about like terrorism, we might even get fucking flagged for this thing, because what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, because we said the word.
Yeah, so it's like, but you'll flag us or go after us. But yeah, this guy who had all these weapons was gonna kill the president, got to roam around free for another few weeks. It's crazy.
It's strange, and I've seen documentaries and stuff about the FBI and the CIA following potential terrorists and allowing them to get away with so much over time. Sometimes they get stopped right before they commit their big act, and sometimes they get away with it. There have been movies about this as well. It's trying to catch the person in the act, or see what they're going to do and maybe expose the big fish so they can get the big fish.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, and seeing I mean, there's a lot of people in that, Brody, that's what they believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happened. So it's hard not, you know, at times it's hard not to believe that. So.
But again, Brody, you're making the claim. You got to back up your claim. Who's they?
Uh-huh.
You can't say the entire U.S. government, because that's making a blanket statement. You have to name names. You have to give evidence to support your claim.
Jeb Bush.
I'm not clamping down on you. I'm just saying, in the broader context of the discussion, if you're going to make the claim, you got to back it up. Just claim that you won't get flagged. Yeah, protected speech.
That's kind of the way it seems sometimes, right?
Yeah, because we're small fries. We're the minority here. We can get privilege. No, we can't, because we're white guys.
Yes, don't forget that.
What's with that censorship? Hey, well, it depends on what censorship you're talking about, and in what particular context. It's always about that context.
Yes. That depends. It depends on context, and it actually depends on what people want, what their that bitch Carol Baskin.
I haven't even seen that show, and I know what you're talking about.
So it was the first couple episodes were wild, and then by like the last couple, I was like, all right, I'm kind of over this shit.
Oh
well, well, no, it's not though, Gord, because it's funny. In a world where 3 years ago,
in a world
where, you know, Baby It's Cold Outside was considered and taken off radio.
That was kind of blown out of proportion too. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were losing their there were people like, oh my God, right? And it's like, but then a year later, Wet Ass Pussy is the #1 song in the world.
Yeah, that's because that's blatant. That's like way more out there than the subtleties of Baby It's Cold Outside.
So okay, hold on. We're gonna have to fun with this up. Hold on.
So WAP is written by women who are saying this is what I want, as opposed to Baby It's Cold Outside, where apparently the context was trying to force a woman to do something she didn't want to do. I don't know the lyrics, so I don't know.
So like, See, I don't want to get in trouble because I was going to do my own lyrics for the do parts. That could get me into some trouble. But it's like, I really can't stay, baby. It's cold outside. I gotta go away, baby. It's cold outside. This evening has been hoping you'd drop in. So very nice. I'll hold your hands. They're just like ice.
I would let her date rape me. No, I'm kidding. Does that get me canceled? No, because she has the power.
Yeah, I'm
I
giving
usually
her
have
the ability to have the power over me.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, because she specifically asked me.
Yes.
Yes.
She gave consent.
Yes. So, yeah, I guess it depends what you want to be censored about, I guess.
Yeah.
And it depends who's singing it. Like, I mean, do you take a song? I know this is an older song. It is from the 90s, but like No Scrubs. So it was okay to call out a guy for being a scrub. But if you NWA had a bitch as a bitch, they were fucking pieces of shit, right?
Yes, because in Scrubs, it's women calling out, catcalling men as opposed to NWA
did a bitch as a
demeaning
bitch.
women. Yeah, that's the context. So yes, it's okay.
Yeah, and I guess that is true, Jen. It depends the way you get, right? See, now, you want to know what? And Brody, you weren't here last week. We actually discussed South Park. And I think the reason that Matt and Trey haven't been canceled is because they don't care.
They're bulletproof.
And it's not even being, I am bulletproof. That's not even what it is. It's just that they don't acknowledge that people give a shit. Or they make fun of them. Right? They'll just make fun of them.
Yeah.
Whereas everywhere else, they'll be like, oh, we're sorry, we did this, and oh my gosh, I did that. And yeah, you know.
Yeah, they shit on everyone.
Yeah, and they don't care. They don't care.
Exactly. No one is off the table.
It's that whole thing of no selling. They just no sell what anyone says.
Yes.
We don't care what you say because we're just going to do it, and it doesn't matter if you care or not.
And who's the parent company? Comedy Central, Viacom?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. The amount of complaints they've received over the years and nothing has happened. That should tell you something.
Yeah, that South Park has made them a shit ton of money.
That too, yes. And continues to this day. If you want to get in, this is for you, Gord. Get in with Viacom if you want to avoid censorship.
And yeah, and that's just it, Chad. That is a great strategy. Yeah. Yeah, see, and that's a good point, Gord. Yeah, in the No Scrubs song, they're saying it's cool if you catcall as long as you have your own vehicle and you're not yelling shot from shotgun. That's a good call. But hey, but what if, hey, listen here, ho. Yeah, I'm going to call you a ho because I'm a scrub. What if he's my designated driver for the evening and I'm being a responsible adult?
And you can't have a driver doing the catcalling because that's distracted driving.
Yeah.
And you could get pulled over.
Huh? Hoochie mama?
What if the driver asked the person in shotgun to do it for him? He's being a good friend by doing it.
Because he didn't want to be a distracted driver. He wanted to keep his eyes on the prize on the road. Well, he couldn't look at your badonkadonk, so he's like, yo, bro, say that girl's hot and stuff. What's up?
And I hope your son is doing exactly that on the road right now, being responsible and asking his friend to call out a hoe on the side of the road.
Well, he's with his girlfriend, so I hope not.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so. But yeah, that's basically, that's always the context of those songs. Like, okay, now I don't know the lyrics to it, but I just know the main piece of this song. But like the song by Destiny's Child, Bills, like pay my bills, pay my bills, pay my bills. It's like, okay, cool. And then I'm gonna make a song called "Put Out, Put Out, Put Out." like, you know, it's fucking music.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because even with here, let me read it.
Jen, you got to tell us if you've been catcalled before. Please tell us about these hilarious stories that you have, because it's never happened to me, of course, but I would love to know what it's like on that receiving end. When they were all, oh.
See, but that's just like, okay, so like here's the NWA lyrics, okay? A bitch is a bitch, so if I'm poor or rich, I talk the exact same pitch. Now, the title bitch does not apply to all women, but all women got a little bitch in them. It's like a disease that plagues their character, taking the women of America. Now, the context of that, it's just like Eddie Murphy said on Raw when he talks about going to marry a bush bitch. You know, and then she gets around those American women and they talk to her and like, Eddie, I need to talk to you. You know, it's like, yeah, because it's just, you know. I'm sure he's still working on it.
Yeah, I give him all the luck in the world on that one.
Yeah. I got resting bitch face and I'm old now.
Okay, so you don't get it now, but did you get it back in the day?
Well, was anyone like, yo, baby, have an asshole eaten out by a fat man in an overcoat? Yeah. That's my favorite Jay and Silent Bob line ever. He's like, yo, baby, ever an asshole eaten out by a fat man in an overcoat? Yeah. He's just so innocent. He's humping the glass. Well, no, because they stole. Actually, now I thought about it, they actually stole Stairway to Heaven. So, no, they didn't.
Ooh.
Shazam. Just like the Eagles stole to riff the Hotel California. Oh!
Don't get Brody started on that.
Hi! Well, what does he care, anyways? He doesn't like Led Zeppelin. He's a fucking Black Sabbath guy. Yes, Clerks 3 did start shooting.
Yes.
So, I enjoyed the first two, so hopefully this one's as good as well.
Hopefully, we'll see.
I did enjoy the first two, so. What?
First one's a classic.
Mm-hmm. They stole the guitar riff to it. You can say whatever you want. You're in fucking denial.
No, only a liberal would say that. No, you're wrong. You got the vaccine. No. Plant didn't build shit. Yeah, I bet. Remember when Obama said that? You didn't build that.
Yeah.
No, you can't love both Zeppelin and Sabbath. No, only a liberal would say that. Only a liberal would do that. You're brainwashed. You got suckered by the mainstream media.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Maybe you should save that question for your show, Brody. If you know, you know.
I really don't.
Because I wouldn't want you to hurt my feelings. Hard Target, 1993.
Hard Target, fuck.
That's a great movie in terms of entertainment, but that's about it.
Yeah, well, then that's just it. That goes, you know. That just goes on like, okay, I had it here.
There we go. Where's your proof? You're making a claim. Where's your evidence? You ain't got shit.
You're the bitch and you're the butch. Why am I the bitch? Well, totally. If you're in a gay relationship, you'd totally be the bitch. Oh, fuck. when he does the whole fucking Silence of the Lambs thing. Goodbye, horses. When she comes to the back and I love what you are. I eat pussy on the wall, and she's like, "We so fucking do."
But come on, suck 37 dicks in a row. That's the best line.
No, out of the two, my favorite part between actually both movies is the pillow pants fucking story. Elias with pillow pants.
What?
Pardon fucking me? Yeah, Claire. Yeah, Wanda Sykes was awesome. You know, the judge told you can't be hitting me anymore. You don't remember the pillow pants part when Dante's like bugging him, or Randall's bugging him about not having sex? He's like, or like, I have a girlfriend. I totally don't love the cock or whatever, however that goes. You don't remember that part? And they're talking about
No,
pillow
it's
pants. Her pussy troll?
been too long.
Oh. Yeah, when we're done here, we're going to watch Pillow Pants together. Lister Fiend. Yeah. Yeah, a little troll. Okay, just remind you, he's like, see, when a girl's little, they put a troll in her pussy. And then she pees it on her 18th birthday. And that's why me and her haven't had sex yet, because if I put my thing in her, Pillow Pants will rip it off. You don't remember that? Oh, yeah, we'll watch that when we're done the show. Lister Fiend. Yeah, Lister Fiend is her mouth troll.
See, it's rumors and old wives' tales like that Lister Fiend shit that go around in the culture, which is part of the reason why we have fact checking on social media now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because somebody would be totally, just like the discussion last week with doing the symbol between your by your hip. You have to fact check that shit now. I bet you if we started something about pillow pants being fucking real, like, yeah, they would totally look it out and go, Yes, that was good too. One ring to rule them all.
In fact, it is and it isn't. I mean, do you have an example? I looked up some fact checking because some friends of mine, the one I mentioned, he posted some stuff that got fact checked. So I looked it up and it seemed legit. I mean, if you got a grievance, Gordon, by all means, bring up an example.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's easy to say Facebook and YouTube are run by liberals and that's why it's all fact checking and it's flawed. But no, you got to give specific examples. And this is for anyone. I'm not singling out Gord here.
And we've always said that. Then give me the evidence. Because, yeah, if we're wrong, or if you have an example, I'll look at it and go, oh, fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Right?
But just because they might be right in that one particular instance, you cannot use that as a blanket statement to say the whole thing is flawed. I don't trust any one source in particular. I can't.
Yeah, I can't anymore because you don't know. And Alex won't have a thought. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know, and he doesn't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. So,
Chad, huge problem that you can't trust one particular. I would say yes, that trust in media sources has eroded over the years, but for somewhat good reason.
yeah, because I mean, we've seen it before, like, and we've seen the side by sides. If you go on YouTube, even look, like they'll be saying like this is just like on CNN, it'll be like Joe Biden's approval rating is up through the roof. This is just an example. And then you'll flick to Fox, like at the exact same time, and Joe Biden's the lowest approved president ever, times bazillions, right? Like, literally at the same time. So you can't, that's why. That's with me what it's like, because you'll see two different things all the time.
Yeah. Local news is a bit less biased. Depends on the story, Jen. Car crash happens in such and such place, or someone runs for mayor, something like that. That's pretty dry fact reporting right there.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you're pretty much going to get this story, but it's when you get to the world news and like full country news is when you're going to find, the difference, right?
Never heard of breaking points before, but I know secular talk. Oh, nice.
I mean, that's a fair enough thing. Like, because yeah, I mean, if there's the right and the left, and there's the middle, where somewhere there's going to be probably bits of each of them that are true, but it's just to figure out what it is, right? Like, if that makes sense.
Crystal and Sager, no idea.
I know who Bob Saget is. He's pretty funny in America's Funniest Home Videos.
Did you see the roast of Bob Saget?
I watched some of it.
It was pretty good.
I actually just watched. They had X's on, like Comedy Central, like the best of the X's, and Tommy Lee was on for Pamela Anderson. So it had a couple moments, but a lot of it was just cringeworthy. He did have a good one. It was like, "We're here to honor my beautiful, sexy, blonde-haired ex-wife, but Heather Locklear couldn't make it, so we got Pamela Anderson instead."
Oh.
And then they actually had Tom Arnold come out to Roseanne's. Holy,
yes.
You could just, just like, yeah, you think, what was it? Yeah, she may have been a shitty wife, but she's even a worse ex-wife. Like, it's like, holy fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of political commentary. They will report, well, this happened in the House, this happened in the Senate. They're trying to pass this bill, but then it goes downhill into the minutia of political commentary. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's that slippery slope where it happens really fast, right?
Yeah, everyone grab your toboggans. We're going down a slippery slope.
Yeah, and it happens almost immediately, right? Like, it's with anything. It's like even it's something as simple as like they released the new Seattle Kraken's jerseys, the hockey team.
Oh yeah.
I think they're okay. I think the symbol's a little big, but I didn't write that. It's my opinion. It doesn't really matter. I like them. Holy fuck, the fucking people are losing their fucking minds on this. And this goes back, and I realize I'm going to say this while I'm sitting on a show we've had as much as 9 people watching us, and it's like everybody thinks their opinion fucking matters.
Including us.
But like you're commenting on a forum where like 5.2k people have commented, as if your one comment's gonna make the world change. People go, you know what? He's fucking right. A jersey is a shit, and I'm fucking mad. Like, how about just I like it, or I don't really care for it. No, we got to break it down to why they're the shits, why it sucks, and why you should listen, and why I think it sucks. That's why we do bro science here, because no one should fucking listen to us.
Exactly. And we thank you for doing so. And out of all the people who are here right now, thank you so much. But where is Casey and where is Riley? Riley hasn't been here the past 2 weeks, which sucks.
Maybe him and Casey are in a lover squirrel and they can't talk. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Redneck came in quick, so hopefully he's still here, because he can't go missing like he did. That was scary.
Yeah, he just sits back and watches.
Yeah, just watches from afar.
Yeah, one hand in the pants like Bundy.
So what is funny, so you see Brody, the bandwagon guy who can't stick with the team. But so I dropped off a couple little garbage bins for his kids, right? We have these mini bins. And I said to them, hey, so this is where you can put all your dad's Maple Leaf stuff. Jokingly, right? And Joe sent me a picture. I guess Oj brought Leo a hat. It said, here, put it in there. And he's trying to cram his Brody's fucking Leafs hat into the garbage can.
Oh,
that's funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I see he's alive.
Yep.
Hold on, I go wish someone happy birthday because it's his birthday. There we go. It's your birthday. Okay, so what else we got? Ew.
You remember the band The Cars?
Of course I did. You might think I'm foolish to what you put me through. Yeah. You might think. Yeah, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a good band. I don't think they get enough recognition in this day and age. That's all.
No, they don't, actually. They got some really good tunes.
Yes. Magic was my favorite, but Drive is currently my favorite.
Who's going to take you home tonight? I liked Let's Go.
I got the night lightsaber.
Yeah, and Drive's really good. She's my best friend, girl.
I was just thinking that right now.
And she used to be my.
You remember Corky and the Juice Pigs when they
I'm
were
the
on
only
Mad
gay
TV?
Eskimo.
That was the
Eskimo.
best. That was the
like Ringo
best
Kasich from the car. I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. Yeah, I like this Bob Dylan's one. Like Oasis. I'm the only gay Eskimo. like Van Morrison. Only gay Eskimo. I'm the sinner.
Jesus Christ fits in there somehow as well.
And the crack is good. Yeah, it's the Bob Dylan. Like Bob Dylan. I'm the only gay Eskimo. I'm the only one I know. The only gay Eskimo.
You met Corky and the Juice Pig. Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, never heard of him, Brody. Just like I never talk about the fucking Joe Rogan podcast either. Yeah, I think you actually told me that, Channy, you had met them. Yeah, they do a good Ringo Kasich. It's used to be my I. Me and my Chuck Buckluck, we both like blubber. But me, I've got this crazy fetish for rubber.
I listened to that album, Captain Tractors.
It's going to be a good one.
Wow.
I knew that was going to be good. Oh, that had heartburn all over it. Ugh. Good thing I got me some Tums. Oh, fuck. What's a Captain Tractor? It's like the hillbilly cousin to Captain Planet. Hey, let's go do stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure he does with his millions of dollars.
You know, I never said this before, and I heard My Way by Limp Bizkit. I don't mind the song, but I more attribute that to liking that song to the big WrestleMania 17 build-up. Like, they did a great video montage with it. And Limp Bizkit is definitely one of those bands for me that I look back on and go, what the fuck were we thinking? Right? I popped them. But what other music do you like? Is there other bands that you go back and think about? It's like, yeah, what the fuck were we thinking? And I don't mean like the pop bands and stuff, because it's pop music. But is there music like we were really hardcore into, and it's just like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, Jesus, we're fucking dumb.
I think Limp Bizkit was the one.
I think Limp Bizkit is the one. Yeah.
And thank you, Trisha, for liking the stream as well. Really appreciate it.
And of course you would think hot dog. Again, that's Brody. Well, really, I think hot dog flavored water was an excellent writing in American culture.
Ba with the ba. I like the chorus for Ba with the ba.
You want to, and only God knows why. I mean, I only discovered this recently, and this is bro science. Somebody told me that Kid Rock, or somebody told me, I actually heard it on a podcast. I think it was actually the Cornette podcast, that Kid Rock's actually was rich before he even became Kid Rock.
Wow.
Like, he came from a very good upbringing. His family had money, like not a lot of money, but had money. Like, he's not the poor white trash that everybody thought he was. Now, great is a stretch.
I love this. I can like all the things.
Why'd you make Trish sound like Ralph Wiggum?
That's just the way it came out.
Yeah. No, yeah, Kid Rock being great. There's one, Power Mind 5000.
That's a one-hit wonder.
Well, they had a couple tunes.
Did they, though?
They did. Somebody, I wish I would have shared the picture of the bands, and I'm not going to go look for it. I know someone's going to say something now, but like 1991, like the albums came out. It was like Pearl Jam 10, Metallica Black Album, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sex Sugar Magic,
Nirvana.
Never mind. Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 albums in like 11 days or something. Those albums all came out. That is amazing to think. I wish I
You're
could
not
find it.
important, Trish. You're great, Trish. Thank you for
Yeah,
commenting and being a part.
Yeah, for sure. No, like we're the biggest dorks in the world.
He does extend his singing.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, hey, I have a few Kid Rock stuff on my phone. I really dialed it back because I mean I had a stupid amount of songs. So, and as I've gotten older, it's one of those things like I don't need to have like the B sides, the stuff that I really like I've listened to once. It's like, okay, I really didn't like it, so let's just get rid of it. Like, sorry, I'm not listening to fucking the deep cuts of like Thin Lizzy and like we'll even say like Leonard Skinner, right? So it's like, no, I want to listen to like if I'm going to listen to Skinner, I want to listen to Freebird, What's Your Name, and fucking Sweet Home Alabama. Right? I'm not going to go deep into it and be like, oh, I should totally listen to that. Like even with Metallica, like Master of Puppets, like I don't mind the album, but like when I'm listening to music, I'm either working out or yeah, exactly, Chadney, and it's stuff I want to listen to. So like, yeah, I don't like Oyan or whatever. Like I just want to hear like Master Puppet, Sanitarium, fucking Battery. That's what I want to hear. That makes sense. So I was like, I don't need the huge deep cut.
I would love to clip that and take it out of context, pull out the 3 "That's Like Saying," and then use that against Chad in the future because he won't remember.
No,
he's an old
like,
man.
No, he didn't. Who's Machine Gun Kelly? Where's my pudding?
Man, if I ever meet Chad in person again, I know he's going to beat me down because of all the old jokes I make on him. That's awesome.
Next time I see Chad, I'm going to stop at Walmart first and bring him pudding as a peace offering.
Get him some elderly diapers too.
Dude, Depends and fucking pudding, he'll want to make out with me. Yeah. now Brody and Chad are going to get into it about Kid Rock. Again, I like God knows why, only God knows why. But that's one of those things was the ball, the bang it dang tiggy tiggy in my ditties and my orangutan titties. I just have a little bit. So I just got rid of it. Like, yeah, I actually, dude, see, soulmates. See, that's my hetero life mate because butterscotch is the best. Fucking fight me. Brody, I like tapioca pudding. How dare you?
I used to love butterscotch pudding back in the day.
Fucking love it. I'm just waiting for Brody to pop in there. Tapioca pudding is actually the best. Thank you very much.
Turns into a gentleman. Well, I happen to think.
How dare you? This is coming from a guy who fucking jumped from a hockey team and thinks Kid Rock's a great singer. Like I'm gonna take advice on pudding from you.
Maybe Good in day. 40 years.
Good day.
See, that's something you gotta look forward to when you get old is having dinner at 4:00 in the afternoon.
I'm already at the bedtime stuff, dude. Like I am fucking so down for like a 9:30 bedtime.
Do you ever try, and I myself don't do this because I don't get the time during the day, but apparently taking power naps is great if you can.
So like on a Saturday, like I used to fight it and I'd have like an energy drink or do something, but now it's if when I get tired, I'll just lay on the couch for half an hour and sleep. And I feel like $1,000,000. That's kind of like when Kim drives, like if I need to close my eyes, I never really fully go to sleep. But it's like that, that like half an hour to an hour of just like calm. Like I can still hear the radio playing. Like maybe I did go to sleep and maybe I snored a couple times kind of thing. But like I remember hearing music, and I remember, but yeah, it's just to relax, right?
Yeah, and it's great when you close your eyes in that particular setting because your eyes take in so much information visually that goes to your
Mm-hmm.
brain, which keeps your brain going. So yeah, if you just space out for a while, that can kind of recharge as well.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's what I find. It just to lay on the couch with the fan just humming and just hello, no, never, no idea what the hell you're talking about.
That is a mouthful, whatever that is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's just it, bro. I mean, yeah, I would be the same way.
If you got to be up at 4:45, absolutely. Yeah.
That makes complete sense.
Yes.
No, and I completely agree with that. But the thing is when I go to bed at 9:30, I'm not going right to sleep. Like I usually watch an episode of The Simpsons while just laying in bed.
Yeah.
So it's about 10 o'clock, And the thing is, I have to stop, like, because Kim will, and I'm sitting there giggling, like, okay, I need to go to sleep. Like, fucking.
Holy guys. Well, enlighten us, Gord. Well, you just did. You gave us the name. Never mind.
So, yeah, I guess. Well, I guess Jolene doesn't get to nap because the boys are probably running around the house as, like, lunatics.
Yeah.
I guess they're yeah. I mean, does Leo even go for a nap anymore?
Kids apparently should get some naps every once in a while. I myself, if I have a big meal, and I do this religiously, if I have a big meal, after that, I'll lie down on my left side for a good 15 to 20 minutes just to help digestion. So I'm not exactly sleeping, but I am relaxing. So it's kind of like a nap.
See, I've never had an old man chair. And let me tell you something. I got an old man recliner. It is the greatest fucking thing in the world. Like we're watching TV and again, I just get tired. I just lean that fucker back and done.
Yeah.
Like I am really looking forward because I like even the illusion. It's amazing what the mind will do. Like I want to get one of those like a fake fireplace.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it does. It gets a little cool in the basement still, right? Like it's not horrible, but it does get a little cool, right? But just to have especially because how shitty my winter was because of what had happened, but to be able to sit down here when I'm not especially not being on call anymore. Like it can snow. It doesn't fucking matter. Right? I'm not going to work, right? And just to cover up with a blanket, throw a movie on, have the fireplace going, and just relax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
You need to sleep, Jen. It's supremely important. I got a decent amount of sleep last night, and because of that, no matter what else I did today pre-workout, I had a great workout, and sleep is the main reason because of it.
I have never heard that.
Bacterial infection. Well, at Morphe. Wow.
Well, and I went to Morphe till grade 5.
Now, was that in the annex or the main school, Gord? Hey, free electric fireplace for you. What I would do, because there are 10-hour videos of crackling fireplaces on YouTube. I would get that in a heater.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm just reading it now. An ongoing stomach infection. No, this is in Novik and well, I have diabetes, but was also 400 pounds and didn't eat very well. The lead in what? The lead in what? Oh, yeah, fuck. I can just imagine the shit that were in those old schools.
My old friend Dustin Stolwinder, apparently, I think it was from, I swear it was the annex. It was some offshoot of one of the schools that they had mold in there really bad. And of course, it gets into the air and it gets into your lungs. And he got I don't know if he got cancer from it or something. He got something from it. He told me this a few years ago, and it just messed with my mind.
When are you guys moving, Brody? And you guys were talking about it, but I mean, what's a fecal transplant? You could change your fecal?
Yes, it's where you take poop out of someone else and you put it. No, it's.
Isn't that like the Human Centipede?
Don't get me started on those movies. Because I've seen them.
I know. I've only watched the first one. I can't watch the other two.
Oh.
And you said I have to watch the third because it's like the funniest movie you've ever seen, wasn't it? Or like it was so comical, like so bad it was comical.
I think it's the most comedic, underrated movie of 2015.
That's what I knew. It was something like that. I knew you had said something like that.
Good. Well, this is your science portion of the show, everyone. Brought to you by Gord the Pizza Man.
For your info on poo, it's Gordo for you. That's crazy. Well, I'm not shocked. Like, 'cause those schools are pretty fucking old, right?
Yeah.
So,
there's a lot with regards to flora and fauna in the gut and how that affects the smaller and larger intestine and how that can have an impact on your overall health. So yes, fecal transplant, fecal implantation, that's getting to be more and more popular as time goes on, and for good reason too.
well, and that's the thing. Like, I noticed, like, I have a pretty high amount of vegetables in my diet. But if I go like and kind of eat like shit for a couple of days, oh my God. Like, and I'll know
quite the turn.
Oh, dude, yeah, my stomach and like, oof. And it's like I'll know I'm like, I need to get some vegetables and probiotics into my stomach because I haven't been eating good the last couple of days, and now I'm paying for it.
Yeah, that's why I recommend everyone eat sauerkraut. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care how sour it tastes. It's good for you. It's just like was said in Weird Al's Albuquerque.
That is one of my favorite Weird Al songs.
I love that song.
Badgers. Was it a Badgers?
Hey, Corey, just eat more. Of course, Corey's going to say that.
More what?
Eat more crab. He says that because he's on the East Coast.
What? Yeah, wasn't it like this? Divinity bear claws? Ah, I don't have any bear claws.
Sam Moline, who's that?
It's good for you. Of course, Casey, you've already done that one. New material, motherfucker.
Yes, kimchi is really good too.
You've already done the munting, Casey. Okay, new one. You're fired. Go find some fucking video games.
Well, come on. At least he commented. At least he's here. Hi, Casey. How are you?
Fuck you, Casey. I love you.
Good cop, bad cop. Here on Alex and the Garbage Man.
Yeah. No shit, right?
Plug your nose and eat. I've never seen anyone plug their nose and eat a food before.
My sister used to do it with broccoli, I think, or cauliflower.
What?
I just wouldn't eat it.
Just steam the stuff. It's great.
I like broccoli now.
Yeah.
I do.
Ooh, 4 kids at the fair for 10 hours. You need a line,
Yeah. So we're doing coke now, apparently. Insane.
Yes, bacteria and yeast. Yes.
Chad looked up what muttoning is.
Old man Lissa got trolled by Casey.
What the fuck? Where's my pudding?
I knew at the time because you had mentioned it before, but I didn't care to retain the information because I didn't want to remember it at a specifically inappropriate time, like hanging around with my girlfriend or eating delicious food,
Because if you were my girlfriend, I'd treat you good. No.
I like steamed broccoli, Gord. I steam up a bunch of broccoli. It's way easier to eat. I
like steamed broccoli too. Yep.
Broccoli.
Eat broccoli. You're so pig. Ew. That was gross.
That's Casey's cat call.
What? That's gross?
The burp. That too.
That brought him forward. You know, Brody didn't watch it, but if you want to watch an interesting documentary, I don't know if I had actually talked about this, but I watched that Kisstory. It was called. It was on A&E. It was a 2-part documentary about Kiss. It was actually very interesting. Yeah. So
that reminds me of Necromantic. If you've seen that movie, Casey. Not exactly, but close.
Thanks, Casey. I'm glad you let our viewers know what that is.
I'm pretty sure we're never getting monetized now. Not like we were in the first place.
Yeah, never.
All thanks to Casey is Raw, which you can find in the description below.
You're a dick. Good Lord.
Wow.
All right, what else you got?
Apparently, in the next few months, there are going to be labor shortages in British Columbia because, and this is just what I heard, so you know what you do when you hear what you heard, you don't believe it, especially on the internet. A lot of people don't want to go back to work. So a lot of labor shortages, especially in the industry I'm in, which sucks because we need good people and not a lot of young people want to do the jobs that we're offering.
And what is that?
I'd rather not say. You know, there's only so far that I will go into delving about myself.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I guess I had, yes. Oh. Yeah, dummy. Well, I'll tell you right now, and this guy just went back to work. Well, a guy I know through people, he was sitting on his ass at home because he was making more fucking money.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, I went on this rant when I've been back to work for about a month, and it was frustrating because it's like I'm trying to get back to work.
Yeah.
I mean, my leg's not even. I mean, it's healed, but I mean, I'm still doing physio 3 times a week. I still got to exercise at home all the time, and you got guys who just won't go to work. It's fucking infuriating.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm here busting my ass trying to provide a better life for my family, and these assholes just won't get off their ass.
Gord, why are you talking about bareback on our show? We already went through munting, for fuck's sake. What are you doing, man?
Create the labor force. Create more people to work. But I wonder if that's what it's becoming. It's this generation of kids that just don't want to do shit.
Now we're getting into that boomer old man talk about talking shit on the younger generations. I don't know if it's that because
I'm not a boomer. I'm actually on as I'm on. I mean, and I know, but you're saying it as a joke. But there were people who will legitimately say that to me, like, "Oh, you're being a boomer." No, I'm asking a very serious. Hi, Chewbacca. I'm asking a very serious question. Like,
yeah, they don't know the definition of the word.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder if it's well, even that, and Corey's right. So my son, like, he leaves his phone with Ashley when he goes for his road test, right? Comes back and like they're up at the till to pay for his license, and he's on his phone. This girl's asking him questions. She had to rip the phone out of his fucking hand. Fuck. Like, it drives me insane, and it's not just kids, and it's not like there's nothing worse than you go to Subway, right? And I'm just saying Subway because you got to tell them what you want on your sub or your salad. Not that I eat the salad, but Kim always does. And you're with a woman in front of you who's on her phone fucking. And then they're like, ma'am. She's like, it's like, no, put your fucking phone down for the 5 minutes that you're going to be in fucking convenienced.
Did she actually put her hand up?
She did. She went like this. Yeah, it's just like, and hey, I'll be the first to admit, I love my phone. I mean, I do, but there's a place at a time and a place where you just don't use your phone. You're ordering food.
Yeah.
You know, when I go out to dinner with my wife, because I take my hat off when I go into a restaurant. I still do. My son actually does still too. And I take my phone and it goes in my hat and my hat goes on the seat beside me. because I'm here to talk to my wife. I'm here to, you know, like it's amazing. It just this walk it. You know how many people have walked into me because they're on their phone? Like, and I just stand there and I shoulder them. And they always look at me, get off your fucking phone.
Yeah. Carl's, you are a bad mother. Your kids will be put into the hands of Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
And we do, yes. We do have a large country with a small population.
We do.
In comparison to other places, most definitely. Yep.
This is why we've had for years and years temporary immigrant labor to fulfill those jobs, the requirements that these large companies need. So the idea of they're taking our jobs, no, it's large companies giving those jobs to people who want them, who will come from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never understood this. They're taking our jobs. How does one take a job? How do I take your job, for example? Please explain this process step by step.
Hey, and I've said this on this show before, the old show, this show, I'm positive I have. We have a bunch of Mexican migrant workers that come here to work out in the cornfields and stuff like that. God bless them. Because I'm not going to do it, and I know my fucking spoiled fucking son ain't going to do that work either. So God fucking bless them. That's what I say. Like, yeah, they're doing jobs that, like, there's still plenty of work there, you know? Like, there's still plenty of jobs out there, but that's a system. Like, and I know you can, and I don't know how. I mean, this is going to be total bro science here. But if you looked at the right channels to get, say, a Class 1 license, you could find the channels to get that through government. I'm sure you could through government, and I'm not positive. I was lucky because when I came to Alberta, I had nothing. The company I worked for bought me everything, but I had to stay there for 2 years. Right?
That's a good game to play, Joe.
I've actually seen that too.
It's sad that game has to be played in order for there to be social interaction in a public setting such as that.
Mm-hmm. And I often wonder, like, I said this about when we went to the Kings of Leon concert, how I didn't record any of it.
Yeah,
because I wanted to watch Cohen. Why? Like, and I've talked about the moment with Cohen when they started playing his song, and I was just like, oh, just to watch his face. That's here.
Yep.
You know, I didn't lose it on the phone. I didn't, you know, it's here. You know, and I noticed it watching the pay-per-view, the wrestling pay-per-view on Sunday. Like, there was a guy in the front row with his phone on a stick the whole time. And like, he's watching still, but like, watch it. Yeah. I don't know how much you paid to be at that pay-per-view, but fucking watch the show.
Yeah. Does he not know that PPW is going to put that on the internet at some point?
Yeah. And we did that too. I don't even think I took a picture. I might've taken one picture just to be like me, but I don't think I did because they were really hard on the no cameras. Like they were actually going and fucking, but even Rogan, I took one picture when we saw Rogan just to be like, holy fuck, there he is. And then like put my phone away. Just to like, there was Rogan. I sent it to my buddies in Australia. Because I told them they were going like, can you get just one picture? And like, so I sent them like, okay, cool. Like you're there. Like, holy shit. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I think I took video of the beginning of Welcome to the Jungle when me and Brody went to GNR. That's it. Just the guitar part at the beginning. And I took one picture of John Resnick of the Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah. That was it.
Jesus, look at Baller Gord down here.
Yeah, no doubt.
4 women all at once. Attaboy. Did you make him some special pizza?
Did you like the pussy?
Did you like the pizza? Was the pizza good?
If the pizza's good, you come back, huh?
Oh.
Fuck. Right? I think we're kind of running out of shit to talk about.
For today, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like to end it on the high note. They
Oh, sorry.
brought the food.
Yeah. Taco salad, am I right?
Oh yeah.
Self high five.
Yep, we're gonna end it on the high note. We got the chat's going crazy. We got 9 people watching. We got 4 likes. I was gonna say, and I said the Sam and Sophia liked. Your friends, I assume. Couldn't be just random
Yeah,
people on
Soph is my
Facebook.
sis. Soph is my sister from another mister. She's my sister's really good friend, and Sam is Jared's girlfriend. Jared is the lead guitarist in our band, who, by the way, will be playing with me on stage at Cornfest August 27th, 8:30 to 9:50. And from what I understand, from what Mr. Gardner said last week, that the show will be live streamed. So if you guys want to watch, you can watch me and the boys playing Friday night at Cornfest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
if you share that link, I will share it as well.
yeah, once we know for sure, because yeah, they already have the Weef down there, but it gets a little dicey when everybody's on the Weef. So, but they're supposed to get like the high fiber Weef,
Nice.
the Wi-Fi.
Penny liked the stream too. Awesome. Getting some word from Penny in the past few weeks.
I guess
awesome.
I need a song, right?
Yeah.
Are you going with a movie or a song?
I'm going to go with a song this time.
Okay, I'm going to stick with song because
really is here at the end. Here at the end, when you understand.
We did have a good show. I recommend going back and watch it.
We had a very goo show.
A very good show. Was it good?
Yeah.
Was the show good?
No, you can't take it back, really. It was
too late. So me and Chadney were talking last night, and I still think cover to cover that Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, especially for a debut album, is like the best album ever.
Mm-hmm.
Cover to cover. So I got me to thinking, because I haven't listened to it for a while, but Guns N' Roses off Appetite for Destruction, song number 8, Think About You. I love it. It's funny because Chad's like, that's the one song I would take off. Like, that's one of my favorite songs on the album. With Rocket Queen being the best one on the album. But yeah, I Think About You, GNR off Appetite for Destruction. Yeah, no shit. None of that fake AEW stuff.
Oh, really versus Brody. Really versus Brody.
Yeah.
You guys do that on your own time.
Yeah.
All right. So every once in a while, I like to listen to hip hop, specifically trip hop. So examples would be Tricky or Massive Attack. So there's one song I listened to today, and there's a reason I keep it around, because I really, really like it. The artist name is Red Snapper. I knew you were going to do that. I'll wait till you're done. You're done, right? No. Red Snapper? Red Snapper. They're called Red Snapper.
I'm cool, S.A. I'm cool.
Red Snapper is the artist's name, hip hop. The song is called The Sleepless. I'm pretty sure you can find this on the YouTube. I like it. It's more downbeat. It's not in your face like Tupac and Biggie, but I love it. Yes. See, this is why I love Really. Really and I, even though I have no idea what Really looks like, I don't know much about Really, but you love Massive Attack, you love movies, you're good in my books. Now watch this. It turns out Really is a white supremacist. Like, whoa, disavow. Nope, can't take it back now.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I got something for us. Let's we get off the air. Yeah. Anyways,
Gord was saying that his daughter has a song on repeat. She's 4. Well, what song is it? It's not the one I just recommended, is it? Is it the song that Nick recommended by Guns N' Roses? That'd be awesome. A 4-year-old listening to Guns N' Roses. That would
right?
be awesome.
Gord's leaving us hanging.
Oh, well. Maybe next time. Maybe next show.
Maybe next time. All right. Let's bounce, bitch.
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you all so very much. We will be back next week, same time. If you're not here to watch the live show, we're on YouTube and Facebook forever until we get shut down by someone who doesn't like what we say. Jenny by Studio Killers. Interesting. Never heard. And really supports the Green Party. Nice. Okay, well, we're going out on that good note, so thank you all very much.